Good morning. I need to stretch those feet out. Alright, time to get ready to go. Outfit of the day. I just kind of threw on some stuff, threw on some mascara, and I'm out of here. Alright, it is about 1:20. And I don't know if you're wondering where I went, because I didn't say where I was going. But if you have been watching my vlogs for a little while, then maybe about a month or two ago, I can't remember how long ago it was, I went somewhere and I said it was a secret, and all I said was that it was work related. Well, I went there again. So I'm not saying anything. But I was so much more organized this time. I knew what was going on. It was just a better experience. I got in and out faster. And it was so much better. Ugh. I hate being unorganized. And I love the fact that I was so super organized. And it was just so much easier this time. So now it is lunchtime. I had to take breakfast to go, and I grabbed a banana. It was a really large banana, and then I had a half a cup of craisins, and that's all I've had today. So I'm pretty hungry, and I have come to Qdoba again. That's where I went after I went the first time. It might become like a thing. I love Qdoba. But last time I went, I just got what I always get. I get a chicken burrito, white flour tortilla, the white rice with black beans. I don't get any queso on it, never have. I get pico de gallo. I get sour cream, cheese, and guacamole. And I think it's those last three things that really pushed those calories way over. And I was like kind of disappointed in myself. But I mean, it's not, I don't think it was horrible. It was just, I wasn't expecting it. And earlier this week on Tuesday, I already kind of had my cheat day, I guess. I didn't track my calories that day, and at dinner, we had these things called barbacups, which is basically like ground beef, like cooked in barbecue, and then biscuits, and you put them on the biscuits, and then you bake that in the oven with some cheese on top. They were really good, and I had several of them, more than I would have had I been counting my calories. I don't think I went like super over my calories that day because I ate really, really well until dinner, and then I was like starving that day, and I just decided I wasn't going to count those calories, so I didn't count them. So anyway, I am at Qdoba, and I'm about to go in and get some food, and I'm going to try to make some changes on the regular burrito that I get. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to because it's so good the way that I get it. See, the problem with changing out the white rice for the brown rice is that their brown rice is like spicy. I don't want it spicy. It's lunchtime. Sunroof. I switched out the white tortilla for whole wheat. I switched out the white rice for brown. I also added peppers and onions, and I left off the cheese and sour cream. I just finished my Qdoba lunch. I made substitutions, even though I really, really, really didn't want to. I got brown rice instead of white. I tried it first, and it wasn't too spicy. It did have a little bit of a kick to it, but it wasn't bad. And it also wasn't, like, the texture wasn't as browny ricey as brown rice normally is. So it wasn't bad at all. I added peppers and onions because they're delicious, and I don't know why I've never added them before. I also added those because I did not get cheese or sour cream, and the sour cream adds a little bit more moisture to it, I feel like, and so I didn't want to lose out on the moisture, and so I felt like that was a good substitution. I was afraid that it was going to be dry without the sour cream and cheese. I don't think it would have been. I did get guacamole, and guacamole is very high in calories, but guacamole is made from avocados, which is where it gets all the calories, and those are good, healthy calories, good, healthy fats. And plus, like, you can't go to Qdoba and not get their guacamole. Oh my gosh. Like, it's so good. I mean, it just, oh, it's so good. I got the wheat tortilla, brown rice, chicken, peppers and onions, and guacamole. And it was really good. I really wanted to get my regular typical burrito that I always get. But I had to make myself get this one at least once to try it. And I'm so glad that I did not cave and put something else on it, because now I know it's really good. I mean, it's not just my one burrito that I always get. I can get something healthier, and I can get something without all the extra dairy that is highly fattening and very high in calories. I can do without it. I want to say it's just as good, but I would be lying, only slightly. It's good enough. It's good enough to not want my old burrito anymore. Like, I can go there and I can get what I just got and be extremely satisfied. I'm glad that I forced myself to just get it the healthiest way that I could think of and try it. I was really concerned with it being a whole wheat tortilla and brown rice, that it would like taste a little off or the texture would be off. But because they like flash steam the tortilla, like the texture wasn't really any different that I could tell. And then I tried the rice first, and I didn't think that the texture was too off. So there was no flavor difference and there was no texture difference, unless I got nothing but a mouthful of tortilla and rice. That happened like twice, and I was like, oh yeah, there's the flavor, I can taste that. So I just had to make sure that I got like chicken with it, or peppers and guacamole and all that. Like, I just have to make sure I get it all at once. And I mean, I didn't like a mouthful of nothing but white tortilla and white rice, so, you know, I'm gonna try to avoid that anyway. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I don't know how many calories it is yet. I'm on my way home, and I'm going to enter it into Spark People and go to the Qdoba website. And I love the fact that you can like click on the stuff that you put in it, and it completely changes the calories, and it like adds it up for you, rather than like, oh, I got a chicken burrito. A chicken burrito is this, when there's so many substitutions and different things that you can get. But their website, it's very interactive, that you can just like click on the stuff that you put in it. So I'm gonna go home and figure out how many calories it is. Alright, there's the official 930 calories, 28 grams of fat. 10 of those grams of fat are from the avocados, so it's not bad fat. I think next time I'm going to try it without the tortilla and then add lettuce, which will make it $6.75. It's 8:30 and I still haven't eaten dinner yet. It must be something about Saturdays, because I'm always doing that on Saturday, and I weigh in on Sunday. I gotta stop doing that. Right, what to eat, what to eat. Here's what I'm gonna have for dinner. Cereal. After that burrito, I don't have a whole lot of calories left over. I don't want to eat a whole lot anyway. I'm not that hungry. So, if I just eat and I go to bed within the next hour, I'll be fine. I just finished eating. It's like, as soon as I rinsed my bowl out, I was hungry. I want more food. So, I've actually decided that I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. It's only 8:44, but I have been tired all day. Plus, tonight we spring forward, so technically it's sort of like it's 9:44, so I might as well go ahead and start thinking that it's an hour later right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed so that I can be asleep and not be hungry. Oh man, I didn't do the crunch challenge. Alright, it's only 45 crunches, so I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'm just going to go ahead and go to bed. So, I'm glad it's not very many. So I can do 45, not a big deal. So I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow, and tomorrow's weigh-in day. I'm nervous, but I also know that I did a really good job this week. I didn't exercise as much as I wanted to. I don't know, like, I think I'm kind of getting to the point now where I just kind of want to run 3 days a week. Or 3 or 4 days a week. And I don't want to be mad at myself as long as I'm going like at least 3 days a week. So, you know, every other day or no more than 2 days in between. I think that's good. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm changing my goal. I still do want to walk or run 5 days a week, but I think if I don't, as long as I'm doing at least 3 runs a week, then I should be proud of myself and not get upset. Alright, well, I still have to do my crunches, but I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight, and I will see you in the morning for weigh-in day. Why did I wait with one finger?